So the first thing to remember anytime we are asked to graph a line is we want to ask, or write an equation for a line, the question we want to ask ourselves is, do we have the y-intercept? If the answer is yes, we're happy, and we will use y equals mx plus b. If the answer is no, we are sad, and we will use the point slope formula y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So again, the key question here being, do we have the y-intercept? And in the case of this first one, we are asked to graph a line that passes through a point and has a slope of 2. We do not have a y-intercept because that does not say 0, 1, it says negative 4, 1. So we need to recognize that right out of the gate, we are going to have to use the formula that is point slope form. And then it's a matter of just putting the things in that need to go in. And so I'm going to move this down a little bit actually and record the information that I had from the problem. So we have a slope that is 2, or 2 over 1. Alex will accept either. And we have a y-intercept. We don't have a y-intercept, I'm sorry. If we did, we would not be using point slope form. We have a point that is at negative 4, 1. Okay. And I'm going to spread this out a little bit further even because I need to be able to label my negative 4, 1. So x1, y1. And so we will have y minus 1 is equal to our slope, which is 2, times x minus x1, which is negative 4. We'll clean up those signs. We get y minus 1 is equal to 2x plus 8. We'll add 1 to both sides. We get y equals 2x plus 9. So this will be a good equation for us to put in here. We've got y equals 2x plus 9. We'll try a couple others. So this time we have a slope of 5. You could also use 5 over 1, whichever you prefer. And we have a point. Negative 1, 1. The question we always ask ourselves is, do we have the y-intercept? In this case, we do not. So we have to use point slope form, which I will highlight in a reddish color because we really don't particularly like that form. It's complicated and difficult. We would much rather do the one that's green, but we don't have it. So we recognize we have to do point slope form, so x1, y1 are going to be what we will name those points. We've got y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So y minus y1 is 1, slope is 5, x minus x1 is negative 1. So y minus 1 is equal to 5x plus 5. We will add 1 to both sides. We get y equals 5x plus 6. And that looks correct. Okay, we will try 2 more of these. So again, we ask ourselves, we have to write an equation for this. Do we have the y-intercept? The answer is no. So we need to use point slope form. This has a slope of 5 over 4. and a y-intercept. A y-intercept, what am I saying? It doesn't have a y-intercept, that's the problem. Slope of 5/4, and we have the point -8, 5. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Label x1, y1. Y minus 5 is equal to slope is 5/4 times x minus -8. We have y minus 5 is equal to 5/4x plus 5 times 8 is 40/4. And some people thought that it was easier to see what was going on there if I was to change that 8 to be an 8/1. Because 5 times 8 is 40, 4 times 1 is 4. We add 5 to both sides. Actually, what I would do first is I would simplify that on the right. So y minus 5 is equal to 5/4x plus 10. Then we will add 5 to both sides. Y equals 5/4x plus 50. Gotta be careful that x doesn't end up in the numerator or the denominator. Okay, and we're going to give this one more round. This time we have a slope that is -3/4. We do not have a y-intercept, but we do have a point. -8, -4. x1, y1. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Y minus -4 is equal to our slope, which is -3/4, times x minus x1, which is -8. Clean up those signs. Y plus 4 is equal to -3/4 x minus 24/4. And be careful with the signs there. We do have a -3 and a +8, so -24/4. Y plus 4 is equal to -3/4 x minus, that's going to be 6. Subtract 4 from both sides. Y is equal to -3/4 x minus 10. Okay, that's it for this video.